you can't swim in. Better think twice before you dive into that water. What you gonna do when the game is over? When you realize she is not the one, you better put on your socks, your game face on. And I don't give a damn if you're ready or not. Oh, we will start something new, cause the game is over. Nothing left to do when all is said and done. I said put on your socks, your game face on. And I don't give a damn if you're ready or not. I think I told you not to trust her. She's all about that game. Don't go and fall in love with that girl, cause she don't feel the same. Says she got issues and she's sorry, but then do it all again. She's coming at you, you better run before she leaves your heart in vain. That girl's cold as ice, deep blue sea, you can't swim in. You better think twice before you dive into that water. What you gonna do when the game is over? When you realize she is not the one, you better put on your socks, your game face on. And I don't give a damn if you're ready or not. Oh, we will start something new, cause the game is over. Nothing left to do when all is said and done. I said put on your socks, your game face on. And I don't give a damn if you're ready or not. Game over.
And welcome to the Herb Senior Show, folks, on iHeartRadio.com. You know, folks, Battle Services and the product that's on iHeartRadio.com and Herb Senior Show. The NRA is not the fault of these school shootings. Listen as we stream worldwide out of Memphis, Tennessee, worldwide broadcasting.
Think twice before you dive into the water. She is cold as ice.
As I make this live broadcast right now, at this moment, people are all around the country, young people having rallies against the NRA. The NRA is not the cause of these school shootings. Get it? You heard it first on the Herb Senior Show on iHeartRadio.com.
We will start something new, cause the game is over. Nothing left to do when all is said and done. I said put on your socks, your game face on. And I don't give a damn if you're ready or not.
And about 20 seconds. In a little over 6 minutes, 17 of our friends were taken from us, 15 were injured, and everyone, absolutely everyone, in the Douglas community was forever altered. Everyone who was there understands. Everyone who has been touched by the cold grip of gun violence understands. For us, long, tearful, chaotic hours in the scorching afternoon sun were spent not knowing. No one understood the extent of what had happened. No one could believe that there were bodies in that building waiting to be identified for over a day. No one knew that the people who were missing had stopped breathing long before any of us had even known that a code red had been called. No one could comprehend the devastating aftermath or how far this would reach or where this would go. For those who still can't comprehend because they refuse to, I'll tell you where it went. Right into the ground, 6 feet deep. 6 minutes and 20 seconds with an AR-15, and my friend Carmen would never complain to me about piano practice. Aaron Feist would never call Kira Miss Sunshine. Alex Schachter would never walk into school with his brother Ryan. Scott Beagle would never joke around with Cameron at camp. Helen Ramsey would never hang out after school with Max. Gina Montalto would never wave to her friend Liam at lunch. Joaquin Oliver would never play basketball with Sam or Dylan. Elena Petty would never. Kara Lugren would never. Chris Hickson would never. Luke Hoyer would never. Marquine Duque Aguiano would never. Peter Wang would never. Alyssa Al-Hadaf would never. Jamie Guttenberg would never. Meadow Pollock would never.
And welcome to the Herb Senior Show, folks. Listen, I understand. I sympathize with the loss of these people that has been killed, unfortunately. If anybody can sympathize, I sympathize. I had a daughter back in 1999, a 14 years old, died of heart failure. Just dropped dead. She wasn't killed. But so I can sympathize. But listen, folks, I'm trying to tell you that the NRA is not the cause of these people killing folks in schools. You can't blame the NRA. The NRA did not pull that trigger. The NRA did not pull that trigger, folks. Do y'all hear her singing out of Memphis, Tennessee? Now somebody may say, well, Herb Senior, you are so unsympathetic. On the contrary, I am very sympathetic. I know how it is to lose a loved one. That child was my dear hearted. I have a boy, a man child, and a female child that's grown. But nobody ever will replace my little girl, my baby girl. So what you trying to say, Herb Senior? Don't fault organizations or people for other people wrongdoing. And above all, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to stop these criminals. I think over in England, if I'm saying correctly, they have banned all guns in one of those countries over there. People getting bats, knives, forks, and everything. The crime is even worse. So that's not going to solve the problem. Young people that's out there that's doing these rallies. I know you guys going to hear this archive a lot at this present moment. Some of you guys are out there in every nation, in every city in America right now. But you can't just blame it on the NRA. You can't do that. And I'm sure Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity, Ben Ferguson, and States on the Right, though we are conservative guys, and she's a conservative woman out of St. Louis, Missouri. It's not going to stop these criminals. So everybody right now, at this present moment when I'm making this live broadcast, is in every city rallying against the NRA. It's not right. The NRA did not go there and shoot up 17 people. Kill 17 people, I think injure 15. The NRA did not do that. So what's wrong with some of these young people here? I mean, you can leave your comments on iHeartRadio, on YouTube, and Spreaker, and TuneIn, and on all these networks. You can't blame the NRA. You can't blame the National Rifle Association because a guy took a AK-40, whatever the hell that thing was, and shot up people and killed some people. You guys can't do that. Of course, it's your prerogative, but it don't make it right. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right that the NRA, and I'm sure Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity and Ben Ferguson and Stacey on the Right and other conservatives can agree with me. The NRA is not the problem. Okay, suppose you say, okay, now suppose they pass a law because all these kids have rallied on the 24th of March, 2018 in every city, probably in the United States of America. America, we can't let this be. Now, I sympathize with the 17 people that was killed. I know how it is to lose a loved one. In fact, 9 months later, as my little girl died, my mother died. So I know how it is. I know how it is to lose loved ones. But you can't blame the NRA. The NRA didn't go there and kill nobody. The NRA didn't go there and shoot up people. Not the National Rifle Association. You just can't do that. Then they want to say, oh, Herb Senior of Memphis, Tennessee, of iHeartRadio and the Herb Senior Media Network. You just don't understand. Yes, on the contrary, I do. It was all on Facebook. One had 4.7K, 400,000 plus 7,000 people watching it live. Well, young people, you can't go against the NRA and say the NRA is at fault. The NRA, on the contrary, the NRA is not at fault. It's that maniac that went up there and killed all those people. You can't blame the NRA. And all you conservative guys and women out there agree with Herb Senior of Memphis, Tennessee. Please, let's just stop it. Let's stop it. Because the NRA is not at fault. Worldwide Radio.
She's all about that game. Don't go and fall in love with that girl. She will only cause you pain. Don't think she loves you, she don't mean it. Just look the other way. She's coming at you, you better run before she leaves your heart in vain. She is cold as ice, deep blue sea, you can't swim in. Better think twice before you dive into that water. What you gonna do? When you realize she is not the one, you better put on your socks, your game face on. And I don't give a damn if you're ready tonight. Oh, we were starting something new, cause the game is over. Nothing left to do when all is said and done. I said put on your socks, your game face on. And I don't give a damn if you're ready tonight. I think I told you not to trust her.
No, America. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but the NRA is not at fault. You can email me at memphiswww@gmail.com. Herb Senior Worldwide of Memphis, Tennessee. This is the CEO and President of Memphis Herb Senior Media Network. Remember, the NRA is not at fault. Let's get a grip. Worldwide Radio.
The game is over when you realize she is not the one. You better put on your socks.